Hi, Wings. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? I can't believe how quick things are going, right? We're almost to the end of April, heading into May, heading into some beautiful, beautiful weather for everybody, whether you live in the South or the North, or we're finally going to all be experiencing some really pretty weather, which is awesome. I got out to the woods this week and got to see the bluebells, which was really cool. There's an area by my house where the whole forest, it's a small little like forest preserve, but the whole forest, the bottom is just bluebells from, it's like a blanket of bluebells. It's so awesome. So really cool. Hope you're getting outside, get your body moving, get out there. Last week we talked about something that I am hearing is resonating with a lot of you. So we really dug into this concept of there's lots of different versions of beautiful, and the concept that you might be someone else's goal. So stop beating yourself up and start looking at the fact that you're doing the work. Be proud of what you're doing, be proud of who you are, and really kind of hone in on some of that stuff. So love hearing from you guys and love hearing that all of that's resonating with you. This week, I want us to really, number one, I want to ask, have you felt that? Did you think that this last week? Did it stop you in your tracks a couple times and go, wait a second, I'm going to stop beating myself up and realize I am someone's goal. I am someone's, version of beautiful. And I hope that someone is you. I hope that you are your own version of beautiful. It definitely stopped me in my tracks this week. I thought about it a lot. Sitting, it's kind of intimidating when you're doing a workout class and you're in front of that mirror. I also realized there's an area of the mirror. There's like a mirrored pole in front of me and then a mirror. And if I'm standing in front of the mirrored pole, I'm like double the size than if I'm in front of that other side of the mirror. So just really like giving me the perception and the understanding that even the reflection that I'm seeing isn't always right, isn't always the exact. So being proud of who I am, going and doing the work. I've been doing my workouts for about 4 weeks now. I'm feeling really good. And I hope that it can continue, but it's part of it, a huge part of it's up here. A huge part of it's like trying to set my mind straight. So this week was an interesting week, and I want to talk a little bit about these like slumps. Um, they kind of come out of nowhere, and I found myself in one of them this week, kind of sitting in that space of what is this? So much going on. Half the time I'm running through and I've got this going and that going, and I'm sort of running through it all. And then all of a sudden you hit that spot and you're like, wait a second, what am I doing? How do I keep going? And we've talked a little bit about this before, but I think one of the biggest things that I wrote about, I keep a journal and I write. I think it's really important for us to do that. Gives you a reference point, but also gives you a place to sort of get it all out. And my whole demeanor changed after I started to write it down and see some of the clues within it. But one of the biggest things that I let myself feel this week was that everyone has these moments. It's not just me that's having this moment, right? We all go through and experience these times where things seem to be lined up and we're heading, in a straight line and everything's fine. And then we sort of feel that zigzag and we're like, wait a second, where am I going? And I think I've mentioned this before, but that just keep going feeling. So um, just getting myself through that. Hope that you're getting yourself through that. But I think the biggest thing is recognizing that we're all in this together and we're all experiencing some of the same things. And if you need help, I actually reached out to a few friends this week. I have just an amazing circle and helped me pull that through, helped me realize sort of a bit of what that was and piece that through. So super important to use your tribe and your resources around you. You don't have to do everything yourself. I'm saying that a lot of the time to myself because I seem to be in my circles. I usually am the one who's sort of relied on and turned to, and I love that role. It's definitely something. It's what Wings is all about for me. being that person that somebody can turn to, and being that resource. But sometimes even the resource themselves need to reach out and get some help as well. So I hope you guys are having a great week. This week, I want you to really continue to think you're someone's goal. You are doing a great job. Give yourself a break for those things that you're not so happy with. Recognize those things that you are. And hopefully you've been writing those down and keeping that journal as we go. Write a little bit of gratitude this week. I think it's important for us to make sure that we're referencing the things that are kind of keeping us going. And for me, it's these dear friends that I turn to this week. So I hope everybody's doing great. This is just my touch base for this Monday, and I will check in with you guys next Monday. Have a great week. Bye, guys.